I like a girl with a short, short skirt and a long jacket. This one's for you, Bree. Okay, we are having so much fun on this momentum challenge, and we are on day 88 of the momentum challenge with heart and mind aligned. Okay, we know the angels are with us, but welcome. Ooh, sounds like a spicy angel right there. Ooh, bring, bring, bring. Okay, it's day 88 of the Momentum Challenge. Thank you for joining me at 8. I am Maggie. So here we go. Had a little fun with my counting yesterday, but here we go. Point 34. The inharmonious situation comes from our inharmony within man himself. So if we're seeing inharmony outside, take a peek under the hood. See what's going on inside. Point 35. When there is in him or her no emotional response, so dropping importance, not making excess potential to an inharmonious situation, it fades away forever from our pathway. Okay, so if we have no emotional response in a healthy way, now we're not trying to ice people out or be passive aggressive, right? But when we drop the importance, it leaves. Bye. Okay, 36. So we see man's work is ever with him or herself. Okay, so, and actually it's so beautiful as you run here and run there and do this and do that and clear, clear, clear. And you start to just realize it's all in me. It's all within this universe, and that we're all one and together, apart together. I don't know. It's just so beautiful as you begin to see the mysteries that Infinite Spirit has placed. Okay, point 37. Treatment to change. Oh, okay, the treatment to change us. Okay, so she tells a story about people saying, hey, can you give me treatments to change my husband or my brother or my kids or whatever? And she says, no, I will give you treatments to change you. Because when you change you, your husband and your brother will change. So change, like if you do the work will do you. So if you change you, what is out picturing is going to change too. And that's what's beautiful too about knowing it's all within, because you have the power to change. You have the power to make life anything and everything you want it to be. Okay, point 38, the lying woman, right? So she had that woman who lied and lied and lied, and she's like, hey, don't lie, because if you lie, people are gonna lie to you. And then she started dating that hottie. She was like, oh, he's got swagger. She liked him, and he was the very man that she wanted to tell her the truth. And that was like, oh my gosh, and Florence did tell her that when you lie yourself, someone has to lie to you, and you will be sure it'll be just the person you want the truth from. So it went full circle. The other thing is, point 39, she tells Florence, I am cured. I'm cured of my fault of lying. And Florence says to her, basically, how were you cleared? How are you cured? And she basically tells her that she had been living with a woman who lied worse than she did. And so she said that one is often cured of his faults by seeing them in others. And we also know that when we can see them in others, while we have this like spiritual wisdom, a lot of times when we're seeing it in others and we're getting triggered by it, we begin to realize, okay, it's somewhere in me in some form. And when we do that little, that beautiful work that we do, it begins to fall away, because we have made a commitment to walk a higher order value life. And I was just watching a video today about David Hawkins, how he talked about how when you get into that place where you know it's between you and God, and that everything you do, every person that you work with, every person that you meet, every animal, everything, every tree, every plant, when you come into that awareness, it no longer becomes, I'm going to do this so I can force myself to be. It becomes this easy flow, and you know that you can do no harm. And I love that. Okay, point 39. Oh, we did point 39. The one about being cured of our faults when we see it in others. Point 40. Life is a mirror, and we find only ourselves reflected in our associates. So, life is a mirror, and it will reflect back to us what we are. 41. Living in the past is a failure method and a violation of spiritual law, because the only point of power is now. And so past is depression, and future is anxiety when you're worrying, right? So living in the past is a failure method and a violation of spiritual law. Okay, point 42. Jesus said, "Behold, now is the accepted time. Now is the day of salvation." So when? Now. And let's see. So when we're looking at the now point, she brings up the story of Lot's wife. And Lot's wife looked back and was turned into a pillar of salt. And the robbers of time are the past and the future. So, okay, that's actually point 44. The robbers of time are the past and the future. So we want to bless the past and bless the future. Man should bless the past, forget it, take the lessons, but forget the junk. And if it keeps him in bondage, and bless the future, knowing that it has in store for him endless joys, or her endless joys, but live fully in the now. So we bless the past, we bless the future, we bless the now. We bless it all, because that's who we are. So thank you for joining me. Follow me, subscribe. Please hit like, leave your positive comments. I would love to know how you might be blessing the future or the past. I would like to know how you are using the now. I would like to know what seeds you planted in this beautiful momentum challenge that have been bearing fruit. And I just want to say thank you for joining me. So may you be at peace. Thank you.